Hey everybody, happy KenKen Sunday, May 4th. May the 4th be with you, yada yada. If you didn't watch the last video, I've got the puzzle here, but I've printed out the replica edition, which I was told by a helpful reader that subscribers to the print delivery paper get access to. It's just much easier for me to see the boxes on a giant piece of paper, have room to write in the hints. I don't think it has any impact on the video, but if you're wondering why I'm working on something that doesn't exactly look like the New York Times, well, there you go. Just a zoomed in printout of what we usually work with. All right. This 42 is 6 and 7. And that means this is not a 7. What else do we have here? We need two numbers next to each other and then a -2. 1, 2. So we're missing 3, 4, 5. Oh. Well, so in here is going to be either 3, 4 or 4, 5. Means there's a 4 in there no matter what, and there's a 4 here, so we can actually place it. And then this is going to be a 3 or a 5, as is that. I'm not even going to write in with this. If this is a 3, this is a 1 or a 5. If it's a 5, it's a 3, but not a 7. But I'm not dealing with that yet. What else do we have? This is 7 times 5. So 1, 5, 7. Oh, and there's a 1, 7 here. So if these are 1, 5, and 7, the only thing that can go here is the 5. That's a weird play. Weird puzzle for them to put in. A weird set of squares and numbers for them to put in. I don't know what I'm saying. Because this is obviously 1, 7, and this is it can't be anything but 1, 7, 5. So I don't know why they're giving that to us so easily. I'll probably pay for it later, dealing with like a 19 plus with 4 squares in a weird shape that includes doubles. Yeah, I'll definitely pay for it later. Oh, there's something in, like, where does the 5 go? Where does the 7 go and where does the 5 go? Is this divisible by 7? 7 goes into 25 3 times. 42, yeah. 7 times 36. That's fun. Anyway, let's do the 5s. It doesn't go in, no, 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 no. So our 19 has at least 1 5 in it. So I need 3 more squares to make 14, including doubles. I'm not touching that yet. Oh, this 252 is going to bother me. What did I say was 7 times 36? 7 times 6, 42, okay, the 4. Yeah, so maybe you can say this 252 equals 7 times 6 times 6 times 1, but it's also 7, 6, 3, 2. And if that's 12, it can also be 7, 4, 3, 3. Is that right? 36, 36, 36. sorry, it's 7 times 36 every time. I think those are all the options. So what does that tell us? It tells us we've got a 7 in here. It can't, because the 4 here and the 4 here, there's no 4s in the 252, so this is actually out. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so no matter what, there's a 6 in here, and no matter what, there's a 7 in here. I'm trying to figure out what that actually tells me. There's gonna be a 7 down here too, and a 7 here. Well, the 7 can't go here because of this. So we're gonna have a 7 here, and we're gonna have a 7 here, which means no more 7s in these columns. Everyone see that? There's a 7 in the 252 no matter what. 7 can't go here because of this. So the 7 has to go in here, but also there's a 7 here. So let's say you put the 7 here, there's gonna be a 7 here. Same. 7 goes in here, 7 goes in here. That means none of these squares, nothing in the rest of these columns can have a 7 in it. Which will probably come in a little bit of handy, like with these 9s. Well, it's also that lack of 7s. It's going to come in handy here. I think it's also going to help us with this bottom row because look, 7 can't go here. We just said there's no more 7s in these 2 columns because of that whole mess we just talked about. And so no 7, no 7, no 7, no 7. So the 7 is gonna be here or here. I don't know. I think there's gonna be just too many. Oh, there's no 2s. Well, how do you make 14? If you need to use a 7 and you can't use any 2s, well, 761, it's not 752 because of this 2, and then 743. I think I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I don't know if that's helpful. It's really big for me, but I'm looking at it on the screen. Hopefully it's big enough for you. I guess you can go full screen and all that stuff. Anyway, gosh, what does that mean? So it means that, well, I guess it means there's no 5s in here. Which means the 5 is in here somewhere. Also, where, if the 5s don't go in here, where does the 5 go? Like not here because of this 5. Yes, it could go here, but it can't go in any of these because 5 plus 1 makes 6, and then you're done. You need another square. 5 doesn't go in here. And then we've got this. Ooh, my brain just turned into a pretzel. For these 2 columns, one of the 5s is in here. Where's the other one? I mean, I don't want to do all the permutations of 19. I guess I could probably, Like if it went 5, 5, that gives you 10. You need 9 more. And I could do something 5, 5, 7, 2. Like I can make that work. Other than this 19, I can't put the 5 in here. I can't put the 5 in here. I can't put the 5 here. This is the only other spot. And we said there's no 5 in here. If it's not a double 5, like here and here or here and here, one of the 5s goes here and the other one goes here. But I can't prove that out yet because I bet there's things to play with the double 5s or not. And then I guess here's what I'm saying. If there's a double 5 in the 19, well, then that's where the 5s go. If it's not, then the only other place for the 5 is here in this column. If I look at this column, the 5 could go here or here. No, 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 no. So for this column, these 2 squares are the only place for the 5. All right, I'm just thinking. I'm moving away from here for a second because I think I missed something here. Right, because of the 1 and the 7. So if this is a 3, this can't be a 1 because of this. It can only be a 5. And if this is a 5, this can't be a 7 because of this and this. It's a 3. So this is only 3, 5. Well, that clears one of our 5s. So now we know if it's a double 5, it has to go like this. It can't go like this or like this because this 5 blocks it. So in this row now, we're missing 2, 4, and 6. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. Okay, the 4 can't go here. So this can only be a 2 or a 6. And a 4 has to, these can also be 2, 4, 6, but the 4, there has to be a 4 in here because there's no other place for the 4. I guess I could start thinking about all the permutations of 19. If you have to have at least 1 5 in here, and then you have to have either a 2 or a 6. No, I don't wanna. What else do we have? What 48, if I have to have a 4 in it, it's just 4 times 12. So it can go, 4 times 12 is 443 or 462. But it can't be 443 because it would have to go 4, 4, 3, and I can't put a 4 here. Right? 48, if I have to have a 4 in it, is 4 times 12, which makes 443 and 462. But 443 is out. It's actually out for a few reasons, because I'd have to put the 3 here, and I can't. So 462. Yeah, it's kind of like what happened here. We know the missing numbers here are 4, 6, and 2. So I guess that should have been more evident to me originally. And this can only be a 2 or 6 because of the 4 here. So I was playing where does the number, what numbers are we missing in this column? So 1, 2, we don't have a 3 written down yet. So that, keep that in mind. 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's a 3. So can I put a 3 here? Yes, if it's 7, 4, 3. And can I put a 3 here? Yes, if it's 7, 6, 3, 2. So that didn't help. That did not help very much. Okay, here's what I'm thinking about. In the top 2 rows, where do the 7s go? So we know that one of them goes in the 252. So where does the other one go? If I'm looking at this row, where does the 7 go? No, maybe, no. If I look at the second row, no, maybe, no, maybe. So that means that the only places for the 7s to go are in the 252 and in the 19. And we need 2 of them. And one of them goes in the 252. So the other one has to be in the 19. So what that tells us is our 19 has a 5 in it. It has a 7 in it, and it's either going to be here, here, or here, because it's the only other place for the other 7 to go in the top 2 rows. All right, one 7 is going to be in here, and the other 7 can't go anywhere else other than in this 19. So our 19 is going to have a 5 in it, it's going to have a 7 in it, and then it's going to have either a 2 or a 6 in it. And I bet there's not that many combinations like that. So it's 19, we have a 7, we have a 5. Then let's pretend it's a 2 for the third number. What's our fourth number? 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 2 is 14. 5 would be our answer. Or it's 7, 5, and let's say it's 6, but it's a 1. 1. So what does that tell us? Then the only options for 19 are 7, 5, 5, 2 or 7, 6, 5, 1. Oh my gosh. Definitely hurting my brain. What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this mean? There's no 3s, there's no 4s. It means looking down, the 3s and the 4s have to be in here. I think I'm just going to write it in here because there's a few. I thought there were going to be a lot of options and there aren't. So I'm just going to 7, 5, 5, 2 or 7, 6, 5, 1. Oh. If this is the 2, it has to be, the only way to place 7, 5, 5 is 7, 5, 5. And that's doable. If this is a 6, this is our option, and we have to place a 7, 5, and 1 in here. Sure, I'm not learning anything. It's not eliminating anything for me. I mean, I guess I could say, if if the 252 is 7661, that means we have double sixes, which means one of them goes in here and one of them goes here or here. And what does that mean? Nothing. I thought it was going to tell me, I thought it was going to eliminate. I thought that if I put two sixes in here, I couldn't put the one with the 6 here in the 19, but I can. It goes down here. I know it's here. I know we're close. I'm just my brain is a little locked. I'm just not seeing it quite yet. Maybe I have to play with this 90. What's 90 if it has to have a 5 in it? What is that? 1, 40, 5 and 40, 18. Is it 5 times 18? Is that right? 5 times 8 is 4. Yeah, 5 times 18. So now I need 3 more squares to multiply into 18. So 6, 3, 1, 5, 3, 3, 2. Is there another way? I think that's it. Also not helpful. What does this tell us? There's no 4s and no 7s. We knew there's no 7s already. I could double up the 3s for now. Oh, for now. But it would have to go 3, 3 because of this guy. 3, 3. Oh, that wouldn't work. I can't do this one because the 2 forces me to put the 2 in here, and then I would have to put both 3s down here. So this is 5, 6, 3, 1. And the 5 has to go down here. The 1 has to go down here. We don't know anything about the 3. We don't know anything about the 6. But with the 1 going down here, if the 1 is here, that impacts this 14. I can't make it 7, 6, 1 anymore. This has to be 3, 4, 7. So this can only be a 3 or a 4. 7's gone. This can be 3, 4, 7. And this, because of the 4, can only be 3 and 7. Now, what is the only number missing down here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're missing a 6. So there's our 6. And then 1, 5, 6. This has to be the 3. I'm exhausted. What are we missing here? Why are we missing all the even numbers? 1, 3, 5, 7, 2, 4, and 6. Just like, same thing here. We had all the odd numbers here. We needed the even numbers here. Same thing, we got all the odd numbers. We're missing 2, 4, and 6. Well, I don't know. 2, 4, 6. Look at this. 2, 4, 6. Here's a 4. This is only 2 or 6. Excuse me. Here's one thing that might be minor. with this, the 7 has to go in one of these two. And we know with our 19s, there has to be a 7 in there too. So if there's a 7 in here, like here or here, and then there's a 7 here, the 7s are gone from anywhere else in these two columns. There's a 7 here and a 7 here. That's it. So the only thing, we know there's not a 7 in here. It's bigger than 6. And we know there's no 7s in here. So really, all that means is this is not a 7 anymore. Maybe we knew that already. I mean, if the only combination's here, I guess I could figure out this 13, right? How do I make 13? Oh, this is hurting my brain. Like if this is a 2, this is a 6, and this would be a 5. But it doesn't have, I don't have to have a 2 down there? Why am I struggling with this so bad? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know. If I guess we can run through the different permutations. Like if this is a 6 and if this is a 4, this would be a 3. If this is a 6 and this is a 2, then this would be a 5. The same applies the other way. If this was a 6, this is a 2, that's a 5. If this is a 2, this is a 6. Oh wait, did I do that wrong? Oh, if this is a 4, I'm losing it. I went this way first. I said, if this is a 6, this is a 4, that would be a 3. If this is a 6, and if this is a 2, this would be a 5. Let's go the other way now. If this is a 2, this is a 6, that's a 5. If this is a 4, and if this is a 6, this is a 3. We got that already. If this is a 4, and if this is a 2, 4 plus 6, this is a 7, but we just said there's no more 7s. In here, the 7s are going to be here and here. If this is a, my brain just broke. If this is a 2, then this is a 6, and this is a 5. I think that's all the options now, right? I don't know if that was helpful. Oh my gosh. If this is a 6, and if this is a 4, that's a 3. If this is a 6 and that's a 2, that's a 5. Go the other way. If this is, let's say, a 2, then this is a 6 and that's a 5. We've got that already. If this is a 4, and that's a 2, that's 7, but that's out. If this is a 4 and that's a 6, that's a 3. We have that already. If this is a 6, that's a 2, that's a 5. We have that already. Oh my gosh. I think, though, again, I'm not sure how helpful, of all the combinations of 6s and 4s and 2s, this can only be the 3 or the 5. That's what that little dance told us. Oh man. tough one today. I haven't paid any attention to this 6 yet because usually a 6, like 3 with 3 squares in a row is easy. It's 1, 2, 3 no matter what. But here you can use doubles. So, but I don't want to start going like 1, 1, 4, and I'm not ready for that emotionally yet. Is it, well, there's still, 1, 3, 2. I can't go 2, 2, 2. Maybe those are the only options. 1, 1, 4, and 1, 3, 2 in some order. But the other thing that means is I can't put a 5 in here, right? I can't go 5, 1, nothing. Obviously, can't put a 6 in here, can't put a 7 in here. That's fine. We know the 7s are here. There's 6s here and here. So where does the 5 go? Oh gosh, I thought I had something there, but what I thought I was going to say was there has to be a 5 in here. There's a 5 in here. I was trying to say the 5 had to go here because we were going to put 1 in here and 1 in here, but we can double up the 5s. And then that could be the 3. Ugh. Well, there's a moral dilemma. My mom just called while I was filming. What am I supposed to do? Do I interrupt the video I'll call mom back. I promise. I promise I will call mom back. Because if I lose my headspace on this, I don't think I'll ever pick it back up. Love you, Mom. Sorry. I will call you back. Well, it's not like I'm making a ton of progress anyway. That's 6. Obviously 3, 2, 1, and then there's 4, 1, 1. Is there any other way? I think maybe that's it. So could I do the 4, 1, 1? It would mean if it was 4, 1, 1, no more 1s, which is fine down here, it would mean I couldn't do 7, 6, 5, 1. But that's okay. I could go 7, 5, 5, 2. So I'm really, really stuck. And I think I'm getting the pencil out so that we can just start. I'm going to fill in some options and we'll know that if something breaks, that was the wrong option. I don't know what else to do. I don't have like I don't see a way to eliminate enough things where I can make significant progress or make any progress other than trying to break the puzzle. So let's pretend that the 19 is this 7, 5, 5, 2 thing. That means that this is a 2. And the 5s can only be placed a certain way. If this was our choice, that's the only way to place that answer. So what does that do? Well, let's do what we know. This 5 would make this a 3. And then this 3 makes this a 6-4, and the only way to play 6-4 in here is like this. Hope you can see those light pencil marks. I'm trying not to write them too dark in case I have to erase them. And if this is 6 and 4, that becomes a 2. If this is a 2, I need 7 more. It can't be 3-4 because of this. I could go 5-2, or I could go 6-1. I can't get anything there. What else would we know? This 3 would make this a 7. This 4 eliminates the 4 from here. The 7 is gone from here. That makes that a 3. Makes that a 4. Does anything break yet? What are we missing here? A 1. The 6 can't go in here, so it has to go here. Can this be 2-3? No, there's a 3 here, right? If there's a 1, 1, 2, 3, can't be 2, 3. There should have to be 4, 4, 1, and it breaks. Oh, we just did a lot of work, right? If I put, if it's not 1, 2, 3 because of this 3, it has to be 1, 1, 4. And then we've got double 4s here, and we've got no 2s. So, what did we learn? The 19 is not 7-5-5-2. That was the premise we started with. We worked logically from there, and it broke the puzzle. So we know the 19 is 7-6-5-1. So let me do, you should fast forward through the erasing part of the show. I could cut this, I guess. But I would hate for people to think I was cheating or taking a shortcut beyond the 37 minutes we've already spent on the puzzle here today. Tough one today. This is what, I never do the Sunday crossword puzzle. I happened to do it today because I saw a clue right away that I understood. And I did the whole puzzle, which I never, ever, ever do. So this must be my punishment because the KenKen today is absolutely crushing me. Okay. So the 19 is not 7-5-5-2, which means that's not a 2. That is a 6. And we have 7-6-5-1 to place. It's going to mean a few things. This 6 makes this a 2. 1-5-7 up in here. 1-5-7. 1-5-7. 1-5-7. This becomes a 2. This is not a 2. Oop. That's not a 2. This is 4-6. If the 13 has a 2 in it, it's not 6-4-3 anymore. It's 6-2-5. So that's our 5. That's a 6, making that a 4. Okay. This 5 means that's not a 5. This is 1 or 7. Man, oh man, how are we still so far away? Okay, if the 19 has to have a 1 in it, it's got to go here, here, or here. The 6 can't have double 1s anymore, because if I put the 1, 1 here, it breaks the 19 here, which needs a 1. So that's out. This is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's a 2 here. 1 or 3. Man, oh man, they're killing me today because now it's like the 1 could go here or here. The 3 could go here or here. The 7 could go here or here. Even with everything we figured out, I still can't like make significant progress forward. Wow. Wow. I am grasping at the straws, but there's something feels funky in here. I was playing with, I'm doing the, where could I put a 7? Where could I put a 5? Where, just, I'm losing the power of speech. Somehow I landed on, in these 3 columns, I don't have enough 3s placed yet. I don't think I've ever thought about the puzzle this way. I need a 3 in this column, a 3 in this column, and a 3 in this column. Fine. And I know, like, it looks like I'm covered because I could put a 3 here, and I've got 3s in here. But that's only 2 3s for 3 columns. Like if I put the 3 here, these 3s are out, and then I put a 3 here, I'm still missing one. I need a third 3. 1 to go in this column. Okay, 1 will go here. 1 to go in this column. Let's say it's the other one. Let's say I put this here, then it's here. I put this here, it's here. And then I need another one. But I don't know how to say this. If I did those first 2, and those are the only places the 3s could go, I can't put it here. So does that mean this has to be a 3? Like if I put the 3 here, I think it breaks the puzzle. Because no more 3s in here. I would put a 3 somewhere in here, but then I'm missing a 3. That's it. This is it. I don't know if it makes a ton of progress, but this is a thing. I can't put the 3 here because I run out of 3s for the next 2 columns. I don't know how else to say it. I can't go 3, 3 here. I can't put the 3 here. If I put the 3 here, I need a 3 here and here. I feel like I'm really not explaining this well. I apologize. I don't know how else to say it. One of my 3s is going to go in here. One of my 3s is going to go in here. The 3 for this column then can't go here because I've used that up already. No matter what, looking at these, like, where do I put the 3? No, 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 yes, no, no, yes. No, 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 yes, no, yes. So my 3s are gone, so this can't be a 3 anymore. Maybe that's a better way to say it. Man, I hope that's right. I don't know if I took a big leap there. I took an I don't know. My brain's trying to follow the logic. This 4 means that's not a 4 anymore. It means that is a 4. So this is not a 4. Holy cow. Well, now at least I have all the 3s. Room for all the 3s. Anyway, the 252 now we know has a 3 in it. So that means it's not double 6s. It's this guy, 7632. Which I'm not loving. I have no easy answer. See, this is still, this could be 1, 2. It's not 2, 4 because of this. Oh, and it's not 6, 3 anymore. Oh, thank God, something got eliminated. So this is 1, 2. Right, did everyone see that? It's 1, 2, 2, 4 is out, and now 3, 6 is also out, which means that 1 is gone. Gosh, oh, this 3 means that's a 5. This 5 means that's a 3, means that's a 5. Just crawling along, baby steps. This 5 is now eliminated, so that is our 6. And this is just 1, 5 along the bottom here. And the 1, 5 and the 1, 7 mean there's no more 1s in these columns. How's my 252 looking? I still need to place a 7, 6, and 2. Wow, this puzzle, we're up to 45 minutes. This puzzle's taking me forever. What's left in this column? We got 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. We're missing a 3 and a 4. Well, those could all work. If this is a 3, that's a 2. Great. If this is a 4, that's a 1. Oh, but we said the 1s are gone. This can't be 4, 4, 1. 4, 4, 1, because I can't put a 1 here because of this and this. So if it's not 4, 4, 1, this has to be the 3. This has to be the 4, because that's all that's left in those columns. So 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 2 makes 9, 4 plus 5 makes 9. This 5 makes this a 1, makes this a 5. This 1 makes this a 7, makes this a 1. This 2 and the 3 are gone from here. Means that's the 1. Means that's a 7, that's a 1. This 1 makes this a 3, makes this a 2. We gotta be done now, right? This 7 makes this a 6, makes this a 7. 1, 2, 3. We're missing a 4 going across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank goodness that works math-wise. This 6 makes this a 2, makes this a 6. 6 times 2 is 12, times 4 is 48. Deep breaths. This 3 makes this a 7, makes this a 3. Looking up, this 7 makes that a 1. This 1 is gone. We got 5, 7 here. This is a 5. That makes that a 7, makes that the 5. This 1 makes this a 2, makes this a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 7, 6, 3, 2, 7, 6, 3, 2. We're done. Under 50 minutes. Wow, that was hard. I'm sure there was an easier way to do that. I needed the pencil for trial and error. Thanks for watching. Gotta go call Mom back.